Oh boy, it's Monday. Garfield, something, something. Look at this. Raincoat is back. I haven't forgotten about it. I promise. I promise. It's here. And we'll see a lot more of it in the next coming weeks here. Final Fantasy 16 is done, so I don't have that. I was gonna say obligation, but that has a negative connotation to it, and I don't necessarily mean it to have a negative connotation. I'm just saying we finished Final Fantasy 16, so the schedules open up, and before I add too many other games, I should make sure I either finish this or get very close to finishing this, right? So man, it has been a while. I'm gonna do good. I'm gonna look at the solution. What are they called? Something keys. Solution keys. Is that what they were called? I'm gonna look at the keys. We're gonna re-review those. Labyrinth. That's what I was also about to say. I forgot. I was making a joke in the title in the stream where I was calling it the Chapter 3 trial, but it's not trial. It's the equivalent of the trial, right? And I was like, what are these fucking things called? I couldn't remember Labyrinth for the life of me. But that's what we're doing. So, let's go. Tentatively, as of right now, you're probably going to see this week a lot of Master Detective Archives. I'm tentatively thinking of doing Master Detective Archives both today and Wednesday and Friday night. So that's 3 streams of this, not technically in a row because Tuesday will be Umineko, but yeah, that would mean quite a bit of we'll push Master Detective Archives forward as needed. But let's, for right now, load up into the Chapter 3 Labyrinth with our dumb partner friend, who I love. I love dumb people. I consider myself one of them. I love my own people. Us dum-dums need companionship as well, you know? I'll monitor audio if I need to adjust it as we go along here. Beep bop, beep bop. What's happening? What the hell is happening?
Ow, this happens every time. There's gotta be a better way.
There was an update to this game. As I turned on my Switch tonight, it was like Master Detective Archives got updated, and I don't know. It was probably stability stuff, right? If I just search update on Google for this game, what do you think? Spike Chunsoft. This is an update from July 26th. We're a month past that. Patch notes? Patch notes? Oh, here we go. August 18th. Ah, here we go. 1.32. Let's see, what does it do? Now available. Please see notes. Let's see. I'm not gonna get anything I actually want out of this, am I? Added skip functionality for deduction denouement. Minor text audio fixes. Adjusted certain maps and characters. Adjusted certain events. Minor bug fixes. Exciting. Exciting, I say.
Yuma, it appears we are witnesses to a historical moment.
Huh?
I never would have imagined discovering an advanced civilization underneath Kanai Ward. There must be treasures sought by adventurers deep inside. Oh, if I had known this was here, I would have brought along a whip and hat.
Oh.
Fubuki?
I get a reference.
You're not underneath Kanai Ward.
I was literally just about to say we're gonna have to see a fast forward joke, right?
And that's what happened.
Also, I was eating and I like choked on something and then like I can't. It's like stuck in my throat. It's been like that for the last like 30 minutes.
That's it!
Huh?
This is exactly the adventure I have been seeking.
Oh,
Hidden treasure inside
she's
a
excited.
labyrinth, traps blocking our way. Dangerous monsters. This labyrinth is the adventure I was born to take on.
I think that's a bit of an exaggeration.
Does she really not get it? Well, that figures.
So, you must be the god of darkness possessing Yuma.
You got it all wrong. I'm not the god of darkness. I'm the god of death.
She's like our guide for the mystery labyrinth.
Right. If you defy me, I'll abandon you in here.
I see. You're the guide to hell that dwells in the labyrinth. So you are the god of darkness. Then you are plotting to interfere with us. I will not yield to you.
She doesn't get it at all.
It's like she's not listening. This is why I hate naive, sheltered skanks.
Naive? Sheltered? Calling me a skank is one thing, but sheltered? Yuma, I swear I shall conquer this labyrinth. I cannot abide this vulgar god of darkness calling me naive and sheltered.
Yeah, bottle that energy, Fubuki. We're gonna need it. We're gonna need it from you in here.
Fubuki,
Channel it.
please, calm down.
Anyway, Master, let's do it again. We've got to put on a
Our
fiercer
sword
display
dance?
than ever before for this sheltered skank.
Fiercer than usual?
Fubuki, just a heads up. Please don't take anything you're about to see in a weird way.
Nope, I'm gonna interpret it in a weird way.
Master, are you ready to give your life for the truth?
She can't cover her eyes.
I am.
I'm really glad I get to see this every time. It's worth seeing. I'm gonna mute myself for a second as I try to cough up whatever is killing my throat. Alright, I think that helped. You know what I should just get water. That would probably be actually helpful. I forgot to get my water before the stream. I'll get it in a second.
The god of darkness was concealing a weapon all along. And yet, Yuma, you have disarmed the god of darkness and stolen her weapon.
That's
Master,
what I did.
We don't have time to deal with this. Just chop her up with a solution blade.
Absolutely not!
Blah. Blah. Blah.
Here, I spat out the solution keys for you.
They were solution keys. Okay, I was right about
You were
that.
smuggling that many keys on you? You must be a serial burglar, god of darkness. Your crimes are far worse than I first imagined.
Seriously, you're such a dumb, sheltered skank. How do you hope to clear the mystery labyrinth like this?
You called me sheltered again.
There, calm down.
I refuse. I do not like conflict, but I will not stand idly by while being insulted. For the honor of the Clockford family name, I must fight.
Sheesh, give me a break.
Now, let's unriddle this mystery labyrinth! Our target is the true culprit who preys on the truth.
I will not lose to the god of darkness. I will conquer this labyrinth sealed in shadow and find the hidden treasure deep within.
Shingami's just like, I'm out of here.
This doesn't look very promising.
Okay, we'll review the solution keys. Actually, we'll do profile. Let's see. Oh yeah, these guys. Dominic Full Tank. Remember? What a great guy. Second in command of the Amaterasu. I have to remember how to say the fucking thing because I'm a big burly man capable of tearing a person limb from limb. Only astute and leads to thinking it to gear. how did we say Guillermo? Was that the little girl? Little complex doors made it difficult for him to follow. What is he like? He dislikes thinking. Guillermo. It's not Guillermo. It's Guillermo. Sure, I'm sure I'm doing it right. Dislikes boring prey, happy, joyful killing. Fortune telling is our talent. That's exciting. How thrilling. Margala. Yeah. Dead. Yes. Update. Update. He's dead. Wait, there's more? Who else was... Oh. Okay, I didn't even see that. I was blending in. Okay. Probably the new picture. Wait, there's more? Who else? Okay. Once more, with feeling. Oh. And double check. There we go. There we go. As I breathe into the mic. Oh no, are we gonna have the glossary thing happen to us again? Oh no, it might have just been that. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna get water real quick. I'm gonna just mute the stream here. Okay, I'm back. As my hair gets longer and longer, it covers more and more my ear, and makes it that much harder to put in my little in-ear headphone things I use for streaming. It's not a big deal, but I have to get used to it. I have to like get the hair out of the way and everything. All right, let's review the solution keys, okay? I'm vaguely remembering. Okay, so this is the leader of the resistance group is the one who died. How many keys do we have? 23. Okay, so parallel gunshot wound. Bullet passed through his right temple and traveled in almost completely parallel trajectory. Exit on the left side. Okay, great key. High voltage lines between the two buildings and touching them in the rain would be dangerous. Riding a hot air balloon to the neighboring building would be impossible. Okay. When Shachi's body was found... See, I'm trying to do better so that we don't make a ton of mistakes here during the labyrinth thing. When Shachi's body was found, there was an explosion in the parking lot below the building, created a large hole in the wall in the hideout. It was unknown whether this explosion was related. Shachi's gun, it's the revolver handgun. Only one had an empty casing out of 6 bullets. Okay. Firearm cylinder swings to the right. It was made specifically for him. Surveillance camera, set up the entrance, points to the stairs and not record anything. However, since Yuman did not encounter anyone while climbing the stairs, it's unlikely someone related to Shachi's death will be in the recordings. Yes, remember that. Shachi's corpse, gun in the right hand. According to Shinigami's, no doubt there was a gunshot wound. Great. Height of the roof. Rooftop climb 20 meters. It'd be difficult to jump down. Okay, remember that. Yes. Exterior lock. Other side door seems unlikely. I mean, someone exit. Okay, yeah. So roof side door lock. Resistance made a fake request to Yuma. Prepared a method to defuse the bombs. Okay, yes, remember that. Okay, this is gonna be the weird thing. I assume the people that are potentially accused are gonna be the different members, right? And then I just have to figure out who wanted to kill Shachi for whatever reason. Flooding. Flooding, cool. Icardi, he can swim. He's good with tinkering. What is this? Traumatic experience? Pushing him into an irrigation channel. Okay, these, his talent and his traumatic experience, probably related and will be used about the flooding. You know what I mean? Security footage. He was taken into a customer at the time of the crime, so he's got an alibi. Shachi's gun was specially designed and assembled by Iruka. Yes. Safe at the Resistance hideout. I mean, already, Icardi seems very guilty. Safe, hideout, only the Resistance leaders know how to open it. Great. Iruka's talent. Competitive shooter. She's great with guns. Yes. Security camera footage. Despite checking the footage before and after, no one but Yuma is shown. Shachi's actions. He stayed on the roof. He could have run away. Power plant. Say it's a clean green energy source. This guy has rainwater throughout the scene, drains it to the power plant. Okay. Same kind of safe. Operating the dial. Okay, flooded. District. Again. Yes. Power plant office door. Okay. This is gonna work. We got this.
Huh? I can see numbers.
It looks like a countdown.
Wait, he can see the numbers like he's breaking the fourth wall almost?
I told you a million times. The Mystery Labyrinth is the materialized form of the case from the real world. Maybe this is a recreation of the countdown timer that caused you such a headache.
You mean the bomb? Then if the timer reaches 0...
It'll go kaboom! You and the whole
Boom
Mystery
kill.
Labyrinth will be blown to smithereens!
What's funny about that?
Did you set up the bomb in this labyrinth? I see. A dirty trick, befitting the god of darkness. Yuma, we must hurry. If we take too much time, the labyrinth will collapse, along with the treasure inside. Let us make all haste to obtain the treasure and escape via waterfall out of the destroyed dungeon.
Wait! It's not safe! Jeez. It's too dangerous for Fubuki to go alone.
Oh yeah, I gotta
Although
advance
maybe
it.
not. She could use her ability in an emergency.
Oh, I should let you know. Fortes can't be used in here.
Huh? Really?
That sheltered skank is just tagging along inside the Mystery Labyrinth. She won't be able to use her abilities.
Oh, now I'm worried. Let's hurry after her.
I'm running as fast as I can. Alright, we're gonna do really good this time, alright? This is gonna be an S-ranked labyrinth for me. I can feel it. What is she doing? Oh my god.
Fubuki?
Oh, Yuma, take a look at this. These cute creatures and I have become the best of friends.
Those are cues. It's a materialized mystery. She's already buried beneath them.
Oh, another round oddity over here?
A phantom.
Found you!
Oh look, she's adorable.
You're a terrorist, bomber, murderer, and a maggot who doesn't deserve to live. You murdered Shachi from the Resistance, didn't you? Killing your own people makes you dumber than Dominic.
I didn't do it. When I got to the roof, Shachi was already dead.
I can't hear you. Sorry, I don't listen to criminals.
How horrifying! So these are the labyrinth's monsters? You summoned such dangerous creatures to block our path?
Think what you want, but you can't move forward until you boom kill these things.
Let us do it, Yuma!
Hey, Dominic, you're good at doing laundry, right? grab a washboard and give their filthy hearts a good scrub.
Okay. Okay. We can do this. We got this. Bum 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 bum. She's so tiny. Shachi's gun.
Just implement it. Confess to shooting Shachi on the hideout's roof.
Okay.
How terrible of you to shoot an ally. You even planted the gun on his corpse.
No, I didn't.
All
Rebuttal.
to make it look like a suicide. With no witnesses up there.
Okay, let me make sure. Shachi's gun. I don't think that would prevent her from thinking it's me. I assume it's gonna be this. Security camera footage. No one but Yuma is shown, so it's gonna be that.
You did as you pleased. Go die and be reborn already, okay?
No, I wasn't being able to pay attention to the... The only one on the rooftop was you, Master, which means you're the only person who could have killed Shachi. But I didn't do it. Shachi had already been killed by the time I got to the roof. Then let's prove your innocence. I know you can do it, Master. Okay.
Just admit it. Confess to shooting Shachi on the hideout's roof.
I don't think it would be that.
How terrible of you to shoot an ally. You even planted the gun on his corpse.
It wouldn't be that.
All to make it look like a suicide. With no witnesses up there.
I don't think it's that either, though.
You did as you pleased.
So I don't know which of these to...
Go die and be reborn already, okay?
I don't know which of the things to...
Say,
Nah.
just admit it. Confess to shooting Shachi on the hideout's roof.
Is it this? Ah, all right. We're back in it. We're back in this. All right. Ooh. Of course that was the answer.
No, I'm not the one who shot him. I was still on the stairs when the gunshot went off. The security footage proves it.
Boo.
The monsters.
All right, good round, everyone.
retreated. Yuma, you defeated those monsters. Splendid. I respect you as a fellow adventurer. As a sign of my respect, may I call you the Warrior of Light?
No. Those are for the Final Fantasies.
Warrior of Light? Sure, whatever you say. Let's keep going.
Not my Warrior of Light.
By the way, Yuma, why were they accusing you of being the culprit?
Oh yeah, Fubuki, you don't remember the case. There was a murder, and I'm a suspect.
For some insane reason.
There's no way the Warrior of Light can be a murderer.
I was seen under incriminating circumstances. Not only was I a suspected terrorist, but I was also spotted next to a corpse on the roof of a building.
Was there no one else on the roof?
No one. There was nowhere to hide up there, and no other exits.
Well, that does sound awfully suspicious, Yuma. Things would go much easier if you'd just confess.
I told you I didn't do it! Whoa, what's happening?
I understand now. This place is going to sink very soon.
I know that!
I can float, so it's not a problem for me. But you two better figure something out quick.
I know that too!
And
We
I'm
just need to
short.
solve the mystery, right?
I'm gonna drown in 2 seconds.
Come on, Master, concentrate!
Oh, is this gonna be a choices thing? Here we go. Why is she spinning? Why? What murder weapon was used? Shachi's gun.
This way!
That
Nice.
was quite
Didn't
the
fuck up yet.
surprise.
Fubuki, let's go up there.
Huh? You mean jump on it?
It's alright, we should be fine.
Jump.
Come on, Fubuki! What's wrong? You need to jump over here!
I am not very good at physical activity.
Huh?
I cannot do it. I lack the confidence.
You have your legs are about as tall as what's his name? Coco Head. I almost say Kooky Head. Coco Head. You can do it.
Fubuki, you're an adventurer, aren't you? You should be able to jump this.
Very well. I shall reach out as far as possible. Please catch me if I fail to make it.
She misses and dies. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh my god. Yes!
Fubuki! That was close.
Wow, that was
It's
so
too
dramatic.
early to relax. Come on, keep going!
Also, the Switch is struggling, like, because of the water effect. I think it's, like, getting really
Thank
framey.
you, Yuma.
Horrible.
Something is off. I attempted to rewind time, but was unable to.
About that, you can't use your abilities while inside the mystery labyrinth.
Huh? Is this the work of the god of darkness? Her frightening power has sealed away my forte?
So you finally noticed.
I wish you'd quit trying to make things worse.
With your precious powers gone, you're nothing but a hindrance in this labyrinth. Now stay put and keep out of trouble.
Hindrance?
About the murder weapon, the victim was killed by his own gun, right?
Yeah, the muzzle of the gun at the crime scene was still hot, and I could smell gunpowder. Out of the 6 bullets loaded in it, only one of them had an empty shell, which means the bullet that killed Shachi absolutely came from the gun he was holding. Fubuki?
She's devastated.
I am a hindrance.
What, still thinking about that? You should have known that already. You can't solve mysteries, you can't use your abilities, you can barely move, you've got no courage, no resolve.
It's pretty mean.
So yeah, you're basically a hindrance, an obstacle. Now beat it before you drag Master down with you.
Fubuki, are you okay?
I am fine. I can stand on my own. Yuma, I am terribly sorry. From here on, I shall make an effort to not cause you any trouble.
You don't have to worry about it. If anything stands in our way, we'll work together to overcome it.
No, this is something I must do on my own. I must become strong enough to take on the world before I can return to the Clockford family.
Hey, looks like she's getting motivated. Sometimes playing the bad guy gets results.
Playing? But you're always like this.
Yeah.
I am curious.
Shinigami.
Are you really a detective in training, Yuma? You seem far more experienced with adventuring than I am. You even have the title of Warrior of Light.
You gave me that title, Fubuki.
Master's an expert at getting dragged into other people's business. He's been forced around the block a few times. He's got a great mentor, too.
In contrast, I have nothing
Where did Fubuki go?
besides the ability
Oh,
to
there she
wind
is.
back time. And my only merit is useless here.
Too bad, so sad. You're not gonna make it through here.
Oh.
You're getting real annoying. It's starting to stress me out. Master, help me unwind by turning them into mincemeat.
Shka-dun, dun, dun, dun. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Alright, we gotta keep the perfect streak going. Don't fuck it up. High voltage, yeah. High voltage lines between the two buildings, sure. Parallel gunshot wound, sure. Shachi's gun designed by Iruka. I'm gonna just guess.
Even if you didn't fire the gun, a friend could have done it for you. You ordered your accomplice to snipe Shachi from someplace else. Your accomplice threw the gun over to you,
No, definitely not.
and you planted it in Shachi's hand.
Planted it in his hand?
That was your magic master plan! Huh? Where was the shot taken? There's one spot where the shot could have been made. You shot from the roof of the building next door!
I think it's gonna be this. Hey-ya! Yeah! It feels so good to get it all right on the first try. God, I'm so smart.
The neighboring building didn't have any windows. So the only way to shoot the victim was from the rooftop. But that building was
Just get
taller than
pumped about the
hideout.
most mundane things. It's fine. Life is short.
If the victim was sniped from that height, the gunshot wound would have been at an angle. But the gunshot wound through his head was horizontal. Based on the gunshot wound, it's impossible for the bullet to have traveled from the roof of the neighboring building.
Since I know I'm gonna mess up the barrel spelling, so I need to do good on these. Easy. Oh my god, what are these right? What's happening? Oh, I'm stuttering. What is all that? Oh my god.
I get
That
it.
didn't look great.
Since the wound ran parallel to the roof, the shooter must have been at the same height.
Well, it could be that the victim's head was at an angle at the time of impact. But in that case, we would have found the bullet lodged in the roof.
The monster conjures falsehoods to impede our progress.
But it's strange that they insist it was a homicide. If I'm not the culprit, it'd make more sense to rule it as a suicide.
That's because it is one. They're insisting it's a homicide to cover it up.
So you finally revealed your true nature, God of Darkness.
Huh?
Yuma, do not be swayed by this deceiver. This case is most assuredly a homicide.
Assuredly. And what are you basing that on?
The victim carried a gun, did he not? If so, he could have used it to combat the peacekeepers pursuing him. And yet, he hastily turned the gun on himself. I do not believe the victim was so cornered that he would commit suicide.
That actually makes sense.
That's a good point. Even if he wanted to avoid using his gun, he could have at least used it to threaten them.
it must be a homicide.
No! Suicide!
Homicide!
Suicide!
There are 2 doors?
There are two doors inside you. There are 2 wolves inside you. Was it suicide or homicide?
The letters are written in blood.
Now, why would I have to choose?
Does Yuma's blood contain holy powers? And it illuminates this cursed labyrinth? Yuma, you are more than the warrior of light. You are the holy warrior of light.
Sure, that's fine. Let's focus on this problem. Is this a suicide or a homicide? We need to narrow it down, now.
I mean,
It is clearly a homicide.
Nuh-uh! It's totally a suicide!
which of these 2 would I actually believe in this case? Okay, do they have any insight to say?
It's totally a suicide!
It is clearly a homicide.
I mean, I think we have to go with suicide because there was no one else on the roof, and we proven that it had to be someone on the roof because of the trajectory of the bullet, right? The parallel thing. Plus, I was on the stairs, and no one else came up through the stairs, and no one could come through the door. I think as of right now, we have to go with the suicide route. Now, that may change. I'm gonna say suicide, but I'm not confident. That is my choice.
Right here!
Just loading and thinking. Am I right?
Are you sure about that, Yuma? This could be a trap set up by the god of darkness.
I'm gonna be honest, Fubuki, I'm not sure about anything at this point.
But given the situation, there is no other possibility besides it being a suicide.
Yep. Besides, if it was a homicide, there had to have been someone on the roof. The master was on the emergency stairwell, and the peacekeepers were behind the
That
entry
is
door.
exactly what I was saying.
The killer couldn't have gotten away. Yes, this stupid sheltered skink couldn't even understand that.
You called me sheltered again.
Besides, if I was wrong, a trap would have activated. From the looks of it, there's nothing.
And then trap goes off. Bam! Well, shit. Spoke too soon.
What?
Oh, I knew it.
Oh no! What do we do?
There's no other mystery to solve, so there's nothing we can do. Sorry. Looks like this was wrong after all.
God damn it.
Away! Sorry about that. Guess I was wrong. It was my bad this time, so I'll return you to before you made that choice. There we go.
Shinigami. Well, then what the hell?
There are 2 doors.
See, I mean, whatever. I don't need to be complaining about it, but like literally the logic she was saying is all the key. I mean, I'm watching me get proven wrong here once I select the other thing, but like the logic she had, that's all the keys I had to base it off of. I mean, it sounds weird, but like there, as far as we know, there wasn't anyone else up there, you know? So how else would why would I have picked homicide over suicide in this case? Game.
The letters are. Does Yuma's blood contain. Yuma!
Is that...
It is.
No. Alright, well, fuck you, Shinigami. Should never have doubted my girl. My dumb girl.
Right here.
Livid. I'm cooking. I'm livid.
I'm sure this is the right way.
I knew it! This case had to be a homicide.
If it was a homicide,
Shut up,
someone
Fubuki, you're not
else
making
had
it
to
any
have
better.
been on the roof, right? But Master, you were on the emergency stairwell, and the peacekeepers were behind the door. Which means no one could have gotten off that roof. How did the culprit shoot the victim and get away? See? If it wasn't a suicide, then what happened? You better explain yourself.
Very well, I shall. I completely agree with what Yuma said.
I didn't say anything.
So what do you think, Master?
You mean why I think it's a homicide? I don't really have a solid reason why yet.
Exactly, but I was expected to just choose that door? Come on now. Come on, game. How dare they? My perfect round.
Oh no! The walls!
No, don't ask me this.
Come on, spit it out. The mystery labyrinth won't wait forever, you know.
Reasoning around it being a
know,
homicide.
but
Yuma!
if it was in fact a homicide, there would be some clue left behind at the crime scene. If I can just remember something.
Oh, like this? Here, this is everything left at the scene. This should be easy mode. I made sure to pull everything straight out of your memory, Master.
What was the umbrella again? I vaguely remember the umbrella being a thing, but I don't remember. There was an umbrella there, but was it? Is the umbrella the answer then? Am I really gonna? I mean, because the other things was the door, which wouldn't make sense. The gun, which only sort of makes sense. And that wouldn't prove that it was a homicide in any way, because it was made for him. And then there was a camera, a security camera. And that wouldn't show, I guess it would have to be umbrella, right?
I'm sure there's a clue pointing to a homicide hidden here.
We do not have much time. Please hurry, Yuma.
I'm gonna look like a dumbass when I pick the umbrella and it's not right, aren't I? Okay, the thing that would prove that it's a homicide.
There must be something suspicious, something that stands out. There has to be a clue. I have to find it.
Umbrella. Telling you right now, man. I remember there being an umbrella there. Reasoning behind it being a homicide. All these other things I don't think prove that it's... The door was locked from the roof side. So how would that... Reasoning behind it being a homicide? Maybe it's door because you could go in and out. Just because they couldn't come out, like the peacekeepers couldn't come out doesn't mean that someone couldn't shoot and then leave. Because who would I believe that? Oh, it's probably gonna be door. If I pick umbrella, it just seems so stupid.
Wait, what if I use the umbrella?
What will you do with that?
Don't ask me, Fubuki.
I can use it like a rod for a brace.
I see. Oh wait, how will that stop anything?
Okay, it's door. It's gotta be door.
Creativity to better use, please.
I take it back.
Serious, Master.
Oh, my first penalty. Okay, well, door.
The door! The door is suspicious! Yes, there has to be a clue here.
Wait, no, it's not.
Totally wrong. Master.
Okay, well.
Will you please not pick stuff randomly?
Right. There's nothing suspicious about the door at the crime scene. It doesn't prove this was a homicide.
Oh, it's gonna be the case where I pick everything but the right answer, then, isn't it? Oh no, this is so embarrassing. I'm gonna pick security camera. It was pointed. It doesn't have anything on the security camera. How could it be security camera? Can't.
I know, it's this! This has to be related to the murder.
I'm gonna shoot the walls.
Oh, the wall stopped. Looks like it's the right one.
That is the gun that fired the fatal shot, right? But how can you determine it was a homicide?
There's something unique about this gun. A revolver cylinder normally swings out to the left, but the gun found at the scene swings out to the right.
I see. That is unusual. It is incredible how
Yeah,
you
but how's
even
that-
noticed it. You really are the holy great detective warrior of light, Yuma.
It got even longer. Oh well, anyway. This gun was apparently custom made for Shachi.
The junk shop geezer said that too. How does that prove this was a homicide?
I don't know anything else about it. I just figured this was kinda out of place.
But the game is asking me to pick it, so there's got to be a reason. You can't. Ooh, game. See, I think. Ooh, I think that's such flawed. If you have to, me as the person deducing things, and I pick the wrong thing and I get penalized with my health, then there has to be a reason the game should think that I should pick the thing. Not just for me to pick the thing, guess it, and then Yuma to be like, I don't know, I just had to pick it. Come on, game.
It's happening again?
I hope that criticism makes sense.
Of course.
In a logic game like
Solve
this,
the
come on.
mystery itself.
Yuma, over there!
Shoot it.
Did you try shooting it with the gun?
I'm no marksman. Oh, but it could work inside the mystery labyrinth. If this gun is the answer...
Bang.
Huh? It's not loaded?
If you can't shoot it, then you're still missing something.
Something? Do you mean like why I think this gun is out of place? I can't shoot the gun until I figure that out?
Well, Yuma, did you solve it?
Why was Shachi's gun built like this in the first place? The reason why must be relevant.
Are you saying you need my help to solve this? Oh, fine.
I think
Since
my
you're so
original
good
idea
at
was that
betting,
he's
I
a certain,
don't
that he would
know
be,
one bit.
like, he's left-handed or something, was my original idea. I think I gave the guess, like, way back when. Way back when, you know, when I started this chapter, or when the death happened or something. I was like,
Here we go. Lay it all out.
okay. Oh, it's spelling. I'm gonna say it. It's left-handed. Please, please, left-handed. Final answer, Regis. Left-handed. And then the bullet, it probably went into the part of his head where it wouldn't be a left-handed thing. Does that make sense? So that's how then they prove it. I'm putting it all together already. I'm solving it all. I don't need the barrel. Left-handed. Left-handed. Please, I need an L. Shachi's gun designed by Iruka.
Ready to play the Shinigami puzzle?
Grab solution key. Looking at the gun, you can tell Shachi's his dominant hand is X. L. Bum, bum, bum. Man, I was so right, dude. E. F. Cover up. Where's the T? I wish I could. There should be a button to like spin this faster. You know what I mean?
Go, go, go.
Okay, well that one was super simple because it was like, oh, which is his dominant hand? And then the answer was 4 letters. So what else would it be? His right? R-I-T-E? I'm sorry, Master Detective Archives. I don't know how to spell left. Left. And then, so I'm assuming then the bullet entered his right part of his head, right? Because then that would be hard to do if you're left-handed. Not impossible, though. Like, I literally just tried to do it. I'm doing it with my hand right now. You could still technically do it. But I guess it wouldn't. If he was just killing himself, he would just hold it to the left side of his head, right?
The reason the cylinder swings out to the right is to let him reload while still holding the gun in his left hand.
God, I said that. I swear, I said that at the beginning of this chapter, like 2 weeks ago, or like a week ago when I did this.
It would be very difficult to reload if the cylinder swings out to the right.
I had called
If
it.
Shachi was right-handed, he wouldn't have commissioned his gun to be designed this way.
So smart.
Which means Shachi is left-handed.
No one is smarter than me. Bang, bang. Shachi has a specially designed gun because he was left-handed. Yes. Of course.
Look, the exit! You did it, Yuma!
Oh, it worked.
All thanks to yours truly. No, it is thanks to Yuma's deduction.
What? But we'd all be flattened by now if it wasn't for my assist.
I will never believe the God of Darkness could willingly lend a helping hand.
Sure, say what you want. Anyway, let's hurry. Countdown is still going.
Right. It looks like the number's gone down by a lot.
You were so close to figuring out this mystery. Let's hurry it up, Master.
Yeah, got it.
Let's run. Or not.
Look, another monster!
Alrighty, we're here as your official roadblock. Huh? You want to know why? Because the homicide route ends here. That Shachi terrorist committed suicide. After all, right, Dominic?
Ugh.
You kept insisting it was a homicide earlier, but now you're going with the suicide theory?
These monsters are cheaters!
Maybe they're cheaters because they're monsters.
Are you defending the monsters? Curse you, God of Darkness! Queen of monsters!
I'm not defending them. I can't even follow this whole monsters and God of Darkness story you have going.
Now's not the time to be fighting!
Alright, so back to the original theory. One of the members of this resistance group killed Shachi, and it's probably the swimmer. That's the theory now. I'm sticking to it too. I'm gonna make it the case.
Bad luck. Looks like it's a dead end.
Oh, I gotta.
Can't proceed. Because it wasn't a homicide. Shachi definitely committed suicide.
I
That
assume
claim doesn't hold up!
that claim doesn't hold up. You fool.
No! Shachi didn't
No.
commit suicide! All the evidence points to the contrary!
You know you're super annoying, right? Fine. I'll crush you like a bug.
Okay, here we go. Parking lot. Shachi's left-handed.
What is the gun
Probably
that's
that.
designed for the left hand? You can still shoot yourself.
I didn't mean to press that like that.
Shachi shot himself with the gun in his dominant hand.
How do I? Yep. Okay, got it. I was like, oh, I was fumbling with the buttons, and then I'm like, left-handed. Just one of those left-handed
Shachi
freaks.
was left-handed, but he was found dead with the gun in his right hand. There's no reason he'd use his non-dominant hand to commit suicide. It's an obvious contradiction. When the culprit tried to make it appear like a suicide, they put the gun in the wrong hand, which means someone else was involved in Shachi's death. This death was a setup. It's a homicide.
Ugh. Ugh.
You managed once again
You
to
love
slay
Dominic.
the monsters. That confirms it. The homicide route was the correct one.
Seems like it. I guess I can admit defeat here.
Huh? The God of Darkness admitting defeat? Perhaps she has an honest side. No! It cannot be! Could this be an illusion she conjured forth?
You know, I don't really care, so long as we keep solving mysteries. Just keep helping my master out for a bit longer.
Let's carry on for now.
Boat? Are we getting into a boat? Yeah, we are. That can only mean one thing. Rapid fire questions.
The culprit made a pretty cliche mistake getting the victim's dominant hand wrong.
Perhaps the culprit doesn't know that Shachi's custom gun was designed for someone left-handed. Shachi rarely carried his gun, so they probably never saw him hold it.
Huh. Why would he go through the trouble of getting a custom gun that he never intended to use?
So then it's like we're knocking alibis, right? So like Iruka knew about the custom gun thing for it. Excuse me. Oh, see? Everyone has an alibi. Iruka, the gun thing. The old man, his footage had him at the store, his own store. The other guy, the short guy, I think he was short, deathly afraid of water because of his history. So I wrap it up. Wrap it up, I say.
Deep down,
I got it all.
he's just
It's
like
Iruka.
another violent terrorist.
Put the cuffs on him. Sorry to spoil it. I've already figured it out.
Maybe the gun was a gift.
A gift? From whom?
A woman named Iruka manages the Resistance's weapons. She was the one who designed it.
Gifting a gun
got it
so
all.
romantic. It delights my adventurer's heart.
If you're watching the VOD of this on YouTube, you can just skip to the end because I'm sure I've got everything right now.
It does?
You can just go forward and see where I win.
Well, thanks to the culprit's mistake, we now know this was a homicide. But we still have a lot of unanswered questions.
Like insert that Judge Judy like gif of her like banging on her wristwatch, being like, "It's time. Wrap it up. Wrap it up." Where did the culprit shoot the victim from?
The location where the culprit shot Shachi.
Yep. Even if this case is a homicide, that's still a mystery.
But if you know it was, in fact, a homicide, then the answer has to be here.
Again, doesn't it have to be roof of the hideout because it was a perpendicular shot?
I have no idea what it could be, but I am confident that you can discover
And I don't
the
think
answer.
inside of the hideout makes any sense.
For you are he who tames the God of Darkness, holy great detective warrior of light Yuma.
Okay, you know what? I've come around on this bit of her adding more and more parts to this title. I think it's funny again.
How long is my name going to get?
I'm gonna drive the boat over here. The number door. Yes. Final answer, Regis.
Right here!
That's 2 final answer Regises that I've said in tonight's stream already. Might as well keep saying it.
was the right answer, but if he was shot on the roof, doesn't that mean the culprit was also on the roof?
The culprit placed the gun in Shachi's hand to make it look like a suicide. That means they had to be there in person. The culprit was definitely on that roof.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, look at the skeleton. Oh, there's a close-up head right there. Oh my god. Oh, I can't go down the stairs. Oh, look at that skeleton. I can go down these stairs, but then it stops.
But Yuma, you said nobody was there when you arrived.
That's what we have to figure out now. When I heard the shot, I was halfway up the emergency stairs. It took about 10 seconds to reach the roof. And in that time, the culprit vanished like a cloud of smoke from the scene.
Where could the murderer have gone?
Where could they have gone? Door?
This is...
We're back at the crime scene.
Follow their escape route. Oh
Follow
boy.
the culprit's escape
Oh
route?
boy.
You need to escape in the same way the culprit did after committing the crime.
Okay. Well, it can't be down there because that's where I was, so I would see them. So it doesn't make sense. I'm gonna say it can't be here because if they open the... While it sort of makes sense, well, there's the blood on the doorknob, right? That was a thing. The blood on the doorknob's like a thing. Where's the door? Doors? Or is that blood on the door, or is it just a light reflecting? It might just be a light reflecting, I forget. So, my only other options are one of these things, right? Rooftop edge? Oh, neighboring building. Could it be neighboring building? Oh, but it can't be rooftop edge because the whole thing was like, oh, it's 20 meters or so, right? And it's like, oh. Could the guy have climbed up? It's one of these two. Fuck me. Fuck. What was the explosion? When it was found, there was an explosion in the parking lot below the building. Create a large hole in the wall of the hideout. So then, maybe it's this because the side explosion in the parking lot creates a hole in the wall of the hideout. So maybe then he didn't have to fall the whole distance, right? And if there's a hole in the side, then he can just swoop in on there, right? I'm gonna say this. Final answer, Regis.
Though it is fairly high, would it not be possible to climb down from here on a rope or ladder?
I'm gonna probably be wrong.
There's nowhere to hang something like that onto. Plus, from this height, it'd take a while to get all the way down like that. It'd be tough for someone to get down and gather their equipment in the short time it took me to reach the roof.
You probably couldn't jump down onto a mat from this height either. You'd die no matter how you landed.
Alright, so is the game just telling me I'm wrong? Does it want me to pick this one then?
Is it easier to imagine using a rope or some other tool to escape to the neighboring building? Or perhaps they used a hot air balloon? The culprit must be quite the adventurous thrill seeker.
No balloon.
But those high voltage lines would get in the way. You'd never reach the next building without touching them.
Oh, so the culprit is not an adventurer?
That's what you're disappointed about?
Okay, well, okay. I guess I'll pick the door then. It can't possibly be this because that's where I was, right? And the fucking camera would see it. Would see the person. Door, final answer.
Is it easier to imagine that the criminals simply went back inside through this door?
No, that's impossible. At the time of the incident, the peacekeepers were on the other side of it.
I'm completely dumbfounded.
I see. If the culprit had gone inside through here, they would have been apprehended by those peacekeepers.
Well, it's safe to say this wasn't the escape route.
Okay, then you guys pick the answer. Okay, you pick it. you tell me. Emergency stairs. Final answer.
Ah, so the culprit escaped via the emergency stairs. As the culprit was in a state of emergency, it is only natural that they would make use of emergency stairs.
Wait. Master was up ahead, right? There's no way the culprit could have escaped without bumping into him.
What are you saying? Yuma is right here, is he not?
I mean, when the crime happened. Jeez, this sheltered skank and her empty head are killing me here.
Yet again, you called me sheltered.
Hey, I'm just telling it like it is.
Sheltered this.
Release me from this hell.
I don't know if the culprit realized I was there. The footage from the security camera positioned here didn't show anybody around, which makes it hard to imagine the culprit escaped from here.
Yuma,
Wait, so I just didn't have an answer?
this is bad. We have reviewed all the possible escape routes.
And yet, we can't figure out how the culprit got off the rooftop.
Mysterious.
This isn't funny! At this rate, we'll run out of time!
What are we supposed to do?
There's no other way besides finding the culprit's escape route. That's how it is in the mystery labyrinth.
Where are the entrances for cast members and the hidden entryways for maintenance crews?
This isn't an attraction at some theme park.
Well then, why do you hunt Yuma if you cannot even do your job and guide him? A god of darkness who cannot guide you is just a directionless god of darkness.
I have no idea what you're talking about. You're a stupid, sheltered skank that's completely useless.
You called me sheltered again! How many times is that now? Let's see. After the number 3 comes...
Oh boy.
Seriously, are you
Be
dense?
quiet,
Is
please.
your head on
After
right?
3 is...
When are you gonna start being
4.
useful?
I feel much better.
Together
Just
already.
how many insults
What's
do
with the
you
clockwork
intend to
camera
hurl
thing
at me?
anyway?
Yes, that is
For a
obvious.
long
I'm not
time,
able
it's
to use my
completely
powers here,
useless
but
in
at
the
least I
mystery
can be by
labyrinth, you
Yuma's
know.
side.
The culprit
That's good.
must have been on their roof when they committed the crime. They escaped somehow. But how? There aren't any other clues at the crime scene. Wait, if nothing was there, what if the culprit destroyed evidence?
What? Destroyed evidence? And leave it to yours truly. I'll wring it out of your mind, Master.
You're going to recreate the crime scene again?
If you don't remember it, then I've got no choice. I'll make it a gentle beating this time around. So, which memory do you want beaten out of you?
When it's first entered.
How about when Shachi first called me up to the rooftop? The culprit wouldn't have done anything to the scene yet. I can even compare it to when I found the corpse.
Alrighty, leave it to me.
What is this daunting aura I sense? What are your intentions here?
Let's do it,
It
Master!
can't be! Wait!
Are you alright, Yuma?
I'm in so much pain. I feel like I'm gonna pass out.
The corpse is gone, but nothing else has really changed about this place. I believe all that happened was you were assaulted, Yuma.
Not much time passed between when you first reached the rooftop and when you discovered the corpse. If nothing changed, then there are no clues here for you to use.
Hang on. There must be something. Something that the culprit destroyed to cover their tracks.
I wrenched this memory out of your tiny brain, so you don't have much time left to look around. Your time limit is until the pain in your head goes away. You better hurry up and investigate.
Got it. I'll hurry.
I'm gonna assume it's the bombing thing, right? Walking. Final answer, Regis.
It seems like there's no place to hang a rope off of. There's nothing of note on this side of the wall. What is that? A storm drain? Has that always been there? Oh, right. The explosion. The explosion that happened right after I found the body must have buried it in rubble.
Storm drain, and he just dove and swam away.
So the drain was covered after a mysterious explosion.
And he just had the wall blown up to cover it from the, like, he blew it up from the inside to cover it up. Man, I've got it, dude. Wrap it up. Wrap it up.
Yeah, I might have found a clue that shows how the culprit escaped.
Really? You did it, Yuma!
Wrap it up.
Mystery phantoms!
Chirp, 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 chirp. I was curious what all the tweeting was about. You're still fantasizing about all this nonsense?
Isn't it like a commonly held belief that like all the Danganronpa games, like chapter 3 was always had like, it was like the curse of chapter 3s, and chapter 3 puzzles and stories and everything were always like super simple, or not super simple, but always like lame or something. I'm pretty sure that's the case. I'm pretty sure the fans always think like chapter 3s are like the weakest in all these games.
He committed suicide. There's
And look at me
nobody to
solving it like a
pursue.
master.
After all, there's no place a culprit could run to. No one can run off a rooftop.
No one could escape the rooftop.
Which means if you can disprove that, then we'll defeat them and press forward.
I mean, let me use my newly acquired key. Surely. Dun, dun, dun,
What's with these weirdo fantasies? I'm saying Shachi committed suicide. You're such a maggot. There is no other culprit. No one could have left that rooftop.
That claim doesn't
Get
hold
fucked. It just get fucked.
No, there is a culprit. There's a way to escape from the roof too.
Ugh, such a drag. You're still talking about that? What a downer.
I mean, it's gotta be drained.
The culprit has to be on the roof if it's not suicide. So, where did the culprit go?
Okay, meant to dodge that.
You can't escape through the roof's door. You can't escape down the emergency stairs. Or was the culprit on the roof the whole time? All impossible! There's simply no place to run.
Get fucked.
I'll slash through this mystery.
I'll slash through this mystery.
No, there is a way out. The drain directly below the rooftop.
Don't let any shady statement slip by.
Oh, what is this? Another RDM options? Mystery Phantoms will ask a riddle from time to time. Read the question carefully and counter by repelling the words of the answer you think is right. How did the culprit escape? Invited. They dove. Okay, they're asking a riddle? I have to answer a riddle? Huh?
The drain? What about it? What's that got to do with green from the roof? How did the culprit escape? Go ahead and try answering that.
Ow, fuck, I'm trying to slash the bread. They dove into the...
With this, I'll expose the truth.
Okay, so it's just a... It's not... I mean, a riddle? This isn't the question. This is the question.
The culprit dove into the drain from the roof. That was the culprit's escape route.
Ooh-ah.
They disappeared, but to leap into a storm drain from atop a roof? Is such an adventurous stunt truly possible?
I wasn't sure about that as well. But if the explosion was used to destroy evidence, I think that has to be the case.
He thinks it has to be the case. I agree.
The culprit opened the storm drain's grates beforehand and jumped
we get a
from the roof
diagram?
right after committing the crime.
Look at that red man.
Doya district was flooded, so naturally the drain would have been filled with water.
Look,
Then,
there he
the culprit
goes.
swam away.
It would only take a few seconds to escape the roof that way. So the culprit used a bomb to blow up the area, which covered up the evidence of their escape.
Like, part of me is thinking, is the answer so obvious that that's intentional because it's gonna, like, trick us at some point later? Like, I can't tell if I've just solved this so quickly, or is this supposed to be, like, something that's gonna be like, oh, fuck, there's a big change all of a sudden? I can't tell. I don't think that's gonna do that, though.
Monsters already.
The problem here was follow the culprit's escape route.
So we have to leap into the drain just like the culprit did?
I have to jump from up here? And now more drains have suddenly appeared. What is happening?
Master, you have
There
to
she's
get
spinning
away.
again. Spin!
No, I don't! I'm already falling!
Oh, rapid fire. Who is capable of committing this crime? Oh, yeah.
This is the answer!
Wait, what? Huh? Who is capable of committing a crime? Oh,
This way!
I'm an idiot. I read that as... Oh my god. I read that the agency thing. I'm so stupid. I read that as agency, like the resistance was the agency. God. I just read the thing wrong because I was stupid.
We actually made it.
See, I read it wrong, and then I was like, oh, because when it said resistance leader, I thought it was Shachi. I thought that meant the leader, but they called the leaders like the people under Shachi. Or I guess they were all leaders, right? I made a mistake I shouldn't have. Oh,
I felt as if my
hard
heart
on
would
myself.
jump out of my chest. But we managed to get down.
It's not over yet. Look over there.
Oh my god, it's them.
Looks like all the suspects are here.
Must we fight all of them? Even Yuma cannot face 4 foes at once. They fled!
There they go.
We better chase after them.
Okay, it's Iruka. Let's get it
Chasing's
together.
uncommon in adventures, but are you certain the culprit is among them?
There are only 2 ways the culprit could get a hold of Shachi's gun, the murder weapon. Either steal it from the safe or get it from Shachi himself. In any case, the only ones who could have done it are members of the Resistance.
Is it possible the culprit took the victim's gun by force? If so, a complete stranger could have done it.
But if someone tried to take his gun, I'm sure Shachi would have drawn it and threatened them. If so, the culprit would have realized their target was left-handed.
I see.
Where am I supposed
That
to?
would conflict with a cover-up attempted at the crime scene.
What? Okay.
Also,
Oh, look at that old man run.
On behalf of the resistance against the peacekeepers. At the time, I didn't understand why it was sent to the peacekeepers. But it must have been to corner Shachi by steering the peacekeepers toward the hideout.
Also, look at her running. Cycle.
The culprit then ambushed him when he arrived on the roof.
Which means the culprit anticipated the target fleeing up there.
Perhaps it was a planned escape route the resistance had decided on beforehand. If they fled using the emergency stairs, it would be easy to shake off pursuers. As a matter of fact, the peacekeepers were held up there. If he hadn't been killed, he would have escaped.
So all of it was calculated. Whoever it is, they are truly frightening. And that culprit is among them?
If we organize all the clues we've got so far, we can narrow down who the culprit is.
But how long will they keep running? At this rate, there's no end in sight.
Master, over there!
Dun 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 bum 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 bum. I know the fucking answer, just let me pick him.
A giant water tank?
In here, you always find the culprit if you keep solving mysteries. So the only way to catch up to them is to solve mysteries.
Huh?
What would be necessary?
Come on, I'm counting on you, Master!
Got it.
What would be necessary? Be good at swimming. Bum bum ba da ba da bum bum ba da da dun dun dun. Bum bum bum. Oh shit! Let me throw that blade.
In order to commit this crime, the most important requirement is to be an excellent swimmer. Jumping from that height into a storm drain would also require training and experience.
So it's gotta be the old man.
Maybe they had high diving experience through swimming competitions.
We finally caught up!
The truth is crystal clear. The one who murdered Shachi...
Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. I can't believe him. I mean her.
Kill anyone! I didn't kill anyone!
It's Picari Sweat.
I haven't done anything.
Oh, he's looking menacing.
There's no way I could kill Shachi.
I haven't done anything.
There's no way I could kill Shachi.
I love Iruka.
I haven't done anything. I didn't kill anyone!
He doesn't sound very convincing.
I wouldn't kill anyone! I didn't kill anyone! I haven't done anything.
There's no way I could kill Shachi.
I didn't kill anyone!
I'll kill you, sir. This is what you get for lying to me.
It's you, Icardi! You took advantage of your swimming skills to murder Shachi!
Huh? What?
Huh?
No! That's insane! I'm not the culprit!
You're the culprit.
That's bullshit!
Oh, this guy. Get a load of this man.
I didn't kill Shachi! I'm not the culprit!
Such a foreboding presence. Is this the true identity of the final monster protecting the hidden treasure? but most of the mystery has already been solved. This is just its last stand.
Master, let's solve this thing once and for all!
Right.
So, I mean, unless there's some last minute switcheroo or something, pretty simple case compared to the other two, I feel. Is it maybe because I just reviewed the solution keys and maybe that really just helped me a ton? Possibly.
I'm not the culprit. Where's your evidence?
Evidence?
There are other resistance members. I know. Margala is the culprit.
Marla is not the culprit. Oh,
Margala
fuck.
shot Shachi on the roof.
Oh, I'm supposed to hit that.
For now.
I knew it.
Okay, I thought there was gonna be like other things.
I'm not the culprit. Where's your evidence? There are other resistance members. I know. Margala is the culprit. Margala shot Shachi on the roof.
Oh.
The truth. Margala has an alibi. It's impossible for him to have done it.
If it's not Margala, then Iruka is the culprit. Iruka knows a
couldn't-
lot about handling guns.
I didn't even see that one.
Shachi.
Wait, that's not it?
Say,
You don't have anything that can prove Iruka didn't kill.
That's right.
If Iruka is the murderer, she would have put the gun in his left hand. Did I not pick the...
It's not Margala.
I did pick this one. Did I just pick the wrong...
Then Iruka is the culprit.
Did I hit the wrong thing? Oh, fuck, I always forget.
Iruka
Oh my
knows a lot
god.
about handling
Not like
guns.
this.
She killed Shachi and made it look like suicide.
Oh, I'm supposed to hit this one. Oh, that's come on. They're the same, practically the same thing, dude. It's the same message.
Iruka designed the handgun, so
It's
she
the same
knew
message.
Shachi was left-handed.
She shot him, or
She
whatever.
never would have made that mistake faking his suicide.
Whatever. All right, traumatic experience. Here we go.
It's not Margala. It's not Iruka. But you still can't say I'm the culprit. The culprit is Servat.
No, it's not.
He killed Shachi on the roof. And messed with the corpse.
Dodge.
Then escaped through the drain.
No, you idiot. No, you're a fucking idiot.
Servan was traumatized after once nearly drowning, so there's no way he would have dove into a drain.
No, you're wrong.
Yuma, you did it! You defeated the monster! Huh? But what about the treasure?
that's strange. We found the culprit and also cut down his excuses. But the truth still hasn't appeared. Where is the real culprit's soul?
Also, the countdown hasn't stopped yet. It went down by a lot again.
Perhaps there is a secret final boss in this labyrinth? Wait, I know. It's...
Stop. If anything, I'm the secret protagonist.
Moving on. This means we haven't revealed the truth of this mystery labyrinth. Maybe it's because we don't have a solid overall picture of the case.
The overall picture?
There's no mistake that Ikari made Shachi's murder look like a suicide. But we don't know why he did it. If you wanted to kill him, there are simpler ways to do it. Why bring the Peacekeepers into this?
So we need to find the motive. As long as that's an unknown, we won't reach the truth.
Hmm? The water is flowing somewhere.
Oh, so it is. I wonder where it is heading.
The water flows somewhere. If the mystery labyrinth is a reflection of reality, the flow of water may have some significance.
Then let's see where it leads us. This could be the path to the hidden treasure.
You know, this case seems to involve water an awful lot. The slums where the crime took place are flooded, like the entire commercial area.
Right. Given that, the truth should be wherever the water leads.
I mean, I guess. I guess. Uh-oh.
A dead end? And this countdown timer... looks like it's linked to that countdown, and it's dropping by a lot.
Hey, Master? Maybe this isn't a dead end. Maybe it's a giant bomb.
Huh? What?
Oh my! What a big, breathtaking bomb! I cannot help but be impressed.
You shouldn't be!
I'm sure this is the heart of this mystery labyrinth. So there's only one thing left to do. Master, you just gotta defuse this bomb too, like how you did in the real world.
This giant bomb?
Giant bomb.
If you can solve the mystery, the bomb will stop ticking. So really, it's no different from what you've been doing.
Good luck, Yuma. I am confident that you can do it. For you are the elite bomb diffuser, he who tames the god of darkness, holy great detective warrior of light, Yuma.
You'll be fine, Master. You've got the best mentor there is.
Okay, I'll try.
What was the purpose of the bombing? Oh, fuck. Call to revolution, diversion, indiscriminate terrorism. Diversion? Diversion. I'm going with diversion. Final answer. Please be right.
Seems like that was correct.
Ah.
Yet the countdown has not stopped.
Whew.
That has to mean there are more mysteries left.
You mean the diversion? What does it mean?
Since they made me defuse the bombs, the culprit's goal wasn't destruction. They just wanted to frame me as a terrorist to put the Peacekeepers' attention on me. That's why they set up such a complex, time-consuming puzzle that had me running all around Kanai Ward.
I meant I just wanted to know the definition of the word diversion.
Oh my god.
What? I have to start there?
Look, you can find her a dictionary later. For now, you gotta defuse that bomb.
Right.
I apologize, Yuma. If only I could use my forte.
There's no need to apologize. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here right now.
Yuma.
Master, you're too reliant on others. It's about time you start doing things on your own. Well, I'm sure you can do it. I believe in you.
You believe? The god of darkness believes in Yuma?
Focus! You're out of time, Master. Defuse this bomb!
Okay, next question. What was the culprit doing during the diver? I mean... Oh, the ticking clock is... What was the culprit doing? Seems there was a separate explosion. It's got to be this. During the diversion, he was having the flooding so that he could escape. I'm going to answer. Final answer. Yep.
Yes! The countdown stopped! You defused it!
And it just blows up in my face.
Great work, Yuma!
Nice. I started going through the different solution keys. I was like, oh, I don't know if I see anything that looks good.
Its real goal was to flood Marunomon District. They used the bomb threat to draw the Peacekeepers' attention toward me. Meanwhile, the culprit sabotaged the valves of the power plants and the reservoir to flood Marunomon District.
But what's the point in doing that?
Perhaps they wished to sow chaos throughout the city. The Resistance was challenging the Peacekeepers.
Then why not just detonate the bombs? A lot simpler than flooding the place.
It's true. If their goal was to cause chaos, they could have just used the bombs. Considering that, the culprit must not have wanted to destroy the place.
There! We finally cornered you!
Wait! Please hear me out. This was Shachi's wish.
Shachi's wish?
Shachi was always fighting for the sake of Kanai Ward. He wanted to close the gap between the rich and poor. Wanted to reduce the suffering of children. This mission was to flood Marunomon District, to send the rich a message. But flooding the place is just terrorism. It would only make them angry, not actually accomplish anything. So Shachi decided to offer up his life. He wanted me to kill him, to make it look like the Peacekeepers did it. Shachi gave his life for this mission. If you expose the truth, this would all be for nothing. Are you really going to disregard his dying wish? And his sacrifice? Now that you see the truth, please, just leave!
Very well. I understand your circumstances. We shall take
No,
our
Fubuki,
leave.
you don't get to decide that. Get out of here.
No. That's a lie. Shachi didn't want this.
What? How would you know? You know nothing about the Resistance!
I've heard him speak. Shachi valued human lives more than anything.
The Resistance isn't a terrorist group. We don't kill people.
We won't fight them with violence. It would only lead to more lives lost. We're gonna take them down the right way. The Resistance are not terrorists.
Shachi wouldn't resort to something as foul as this. Sacrifice? Dying wish? How dare you lie about that?
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Yuma!
You'll pay for this. I'll expose the truth and defend Shachi's honor.
If we get to go big, going big, it's big Shinigami time, yeah? My favorite. I mean, she could just use her hands. She could if she wanted. Alright, I remember the buttons. Kick balls, jump over wall, B, tackle with Y, I believe. Yeah. Yup.
I can do it!
Yup.
Shut up! Get away from me!
This is just silly.
Bullshit! Stop! Shut up! Shut up, shut up!
Clear these hurdles.
Damn it all! Go away! Stay away from me! Stop, stop, stop! You're an outsider, what do you know? You have no idea what we
True.
went through in the slums. This is a declaration of our beliefs as part of the resistance. We have to defeat Amaterasu Corporation. That's why we plunged the city into chaos. Shachi gave up his own life for that. This is what Shachi wanted. Shachi told me to do it.
Run!
This was all to defeat Amaterasu Corp. We were in a noble battle to end the disparity between rich and poor.
Which solution key? Oh, motive? We were in a noble battle to end the disparity between rich and poor. However, they also prepared a method to defuse bombs. What does enlarge image do? Nothing really. Alright, I'm gonna just guess the motive. That seems to be, that would be like the only thing.
You're wrong.
The only thing that makes any... No? Huh? What? It's the only thing about the motive. It's talking about motives. Motives. Do I want to sacrifice? Why would he flood?
That's right.
What do you mean? It was something we saw on the way to the power plant. Flooding that area caused several of them to float out. Oh. Culprit's true objective must have been to steal them? I mean, okay. Just I'll pick that one, fine.
Is the truth of the case.
I don't... I mean, that makes... It's like... That has nothing to link then to what he was saying, so I don't know why... Whatever. He was saying something about the motive. Whatever. Whatever. I'm not gonna argue it. I'm not gonna argue it. I accept I was wrong.
Your plan has nothing to do with Shachi or the Resistance. You just wanted to take the safes.
Huh? Safes?
Many facilities in Marunaman districts use safes made by Amaterasu Corporation, including the bank. These safes are completely airtight, and they can actually float on water.
Oh! We did see some safes floating around Marunaman district.
The culprit knew they could float, and planned to exploit that to steal all the safes from the bank. The safes would normally be too heavy to move, but they'd be easy to take if they were floating.
So, it was a bank heist?
Yes, that's right. That's the truth behind this case. You took advantage of Kanai Ward's unique features in your plan to rob the bank. This isn't what the Resistance believed in. In fact, you took advantage of their beliefs.
You did it, Master. Now that we've exposed the truth of this case, we just need to finish off that filthy criminal.
Right. Let's finish this. For Shachi.
And this is also the first time where it's like the penalty for getting the correct person is like they die or whatever. I don't care about this fool dying compared to the other case. It's like, oh, it's really bummer that they're dying, but
Let's go, Shinigami. I'll charge my solution blade with the facts of this case.
this guy I'm just like, all right. So be it. Bam 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 Deduction denouement. There I go. So I can hit X. Phone booth. Submerge. I'm gonna grab phone booth. What did Yuma set up for the resistance? I assume that's gotta be here, right? Yeah. Now we got gun. We got submerge. Easy. Shachi's right hand. Give me the drain. I want to make sure that that's it. Then give me submerge. Oh, that's the... all the way to the front. All the way to the back. Easy. Picari sweat.
Step right up, step right up! A bomb scare, a flood, and a suicide to throw the whole town into chaos! True bombs are about to be dropped! Time for the deduction denouement!
Denouement.
It all started with a request from the Resistance. Shachi asked me to set up security cameras around the city.
You got those cameras from someone by the name of Servan. But they had bombs inside them.
I had no idea, so I set up those camera bombs all around the city. The culprit hijacked Shachi's original plan and conducted a series of crimes. The bomb set up in the phone booth of Marunamon District exploded first. Luckily, there were no casualties. But the culprit also bombed the drain in Marunamon District at the same time.
Someone snitched and said you were responsible. But that must have been the culprit too.
Since the Peacekeepers' eyes were on me, it made it easier to pull off the rest of their crimes. The culprit took Shachi's gun and went to the roof of the Resistance hideout in Doya District.
Shachi followed soon after. I saw him being chased by the Peacekeepers. The culprit was waiting there to ambush him.
I was heading up the emergency stairs to the roof, but along the way...
Bang!
Bang.
We heard a ringing gunshot!
Shachi was ambushed by the culprit and shot to death. Once it was finished, they placed the gun in Shachi's right hand to make it look like a suicide.
But it was actually a left-handed gun! Getting caught because of your own cover-up is borderline weak sauce!
Why borderline? With their cover set up, the culprit jumped into the open drain
Does he have flippers on?
and escaped
Yeah.
from the roof unseen.
I thought it was impossible to jump off the roof. But the area was already flooded, so the drain was filled with water.
Right after the escape, I arrived on the rooftop and discovered Shachi's body.
And kaboom! The hideout exploded!
The drain was buried in the rubble from this explosion. A bomb had been set in advance to hide the killer's escape. After that, we all went around town trying to defuse the bombs. The culprit took advantage of the chaos to open the valve of the reservoir upstream from the power plant.
Since the drain had been dammed in the explosion, when all that backed up water had even more added to it, Marunamon District became totally drenched and shitty.
Right, it became a drenched city.
A drenched city.
Marunamon District is now flooded, and many facilities have safes made by Amaterasu Corporation. The banks are no exception.
These safes are heavy and difficult to move, but because they're so airtight, they can float on water.
As a result, they all floated out of the flooded banks. Collecting these safes was the culprit's true goal.
Sinking an entire district just to be a small-time looter. I can't tell if the guy thinks big or small.
The only ones who could commit these crimes were the resistance leaders with access to Shachi's gun.
And only one guy was a good enough swimmer to dive right into the drain.
Shachi really did try to save this city. But the culprit not only took over his plan, but killed and framed him.
We're
This
here.
criminal lost his pride and dignity as a member of the Resistance, becoming nothing more than a money grubber. And his true identity is...
Icardi! It was you!
Oh, he'll never recover from the double point.
Finished!
Got him.
I hate this city. I was sick of all of Shachi's idealistic nonsense. Fighting the peacekeepers wouldn't have changed anything. That's why. I was gonna take the money and get out of here. It's this city that's wrong. This rotten place.
Is this the hidden treasure? It is far different than what I was imagining.
I think so. I felt the same way when I first saw one.
So, this is it. I was not much help after all. I relied on you the entire time, Yuma.
That's not true. You're a great partner, Fubuki.
Really?
Yeah, really.
I am grateful to have joined you on this adventure, Yuma. I think it helped me grow as a person.
Wholesome.
Just a little bit. Well, you are gonna forget all of it soon. Huh? What? I am sorry for being so rude to you. What? I assumed you were a vulgar god of darkness, based solely on your looks. Yeah, that's pretty rude of you. But now I realize that you have been a wonderful guide. When you said you believed in Yuma, I realized there was a bond of trust between the two of you. And now, frankly, I adore you. Please consider being my friend. You're gonna forget it all anyway.
Aww.
Yuma,
Adorable.
while I may be ignorant and naive, one day, I hope to be a great adventurer and detective, just like you. A labyrinth-delving elite bomb diffuser, he who tames the god of darkness, holy great detective warrior of light. You truly are amazing, Yuma.
That title is getting way too long.
enough chit-chat. It's time for the part you've all been waiting for.
Huh? What is it? What is about to happen? Wait a minute. Do you mean we are going to leap into the basin?
No. It's time to boot kill the bad guy. Surging bloodlust. Overflowing despair. The brilliant soul of Shinigami shall expunge this cursed face.
Dun 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 dun.
All deplorables. Rooted to the vile mystery labyrinth.
I win. Oh, she's into recipe development. Loading. 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 Took so long.
We've returned from the mystery labyrinth, but we're still in grave danger. How do we get out of this?
Master, now that I think about it, the culprit isn't here, so there's no way you can prove your innocence. Solving the mystery labyrinth doesn't help in this situation one bit.
Come on! Why do we do all that work to discover the truth?
Well, that is what it is. Never give up, Master.
But this time, we're done for.
Now, Dominic, go nuts and crush their little heads.
Oi.
What?
That's enough.
Oh. Oh, hell yeah.
Keep you waiting, my man. You too, princess.
Tsuhiko! Alara!
The both of you are safe.
What do you think of my grand entrance? Fitting for a charismatic leader, no?
Master detectives with the same, unlike a certain trainee.
Hey, big guy! You're messing with the wrong dude. The criminal you're looking for is right here.
What?
That's...
Huh? Oh, there he is. I was like, huh?
Chigyako! And,
Vivia, did you forget already?
Did she forget Vivia's name?
I haven't had much screen time, and my name's hard to remember, so I don't blame you.
Okay, to be fair, I think it was me probably like a stream or two ago in this game where I was like, what is this guy's, what was their name again? I think I said the same thing. Now, the line saying I haven't had much screen time and my name's hard to remember is very funny to me.
I was worried about you, Fubuki. And the trainee too, I guess. I'm kidding, just joking around.
Everyone is safe. Oh, what a relief.
Wait, you're gonna cry? Master, you're gonna cry? Where did you all come from? You know what'll happen if you interfere with the Peacekeepers!
Like I said, you're messing with the wrong dude. The ones who planted those bombs were the Resistance people on that boat over there. Too bad one of them died from a heart attack. I have no idea why, but if you run an autopsy, you'll find that the cause of death wasn't a homicide.
In other words, Yuma is innocent. Or do peacekeepers punish the innocent?
You can prove his innocence?
You heard her. You got something to say?
I was threatened by Icardi to make those devices. I didn't know what was going on. It's true! I didn't know about the big robbery, and I didn't think that would happen to Shachi! It was all set up by Icardi! Please! I'll confess everything I know! Please spare my life.
We captured them on a boat in front of the bank. Safe deposit boxes owned by the wealthy were floating nearby. They were caught red-handed. One can conclude that the events in question were all part of a bank robbery planned by Icardi.
The leader of the Resistance was also murdered to pin the crimes on him.
After stealing the safes, they were planning to leave Kanai Ward via the waterway. Ironically, Icardi died of a sudden seizure. Trying to take more money than you can carry will only lead to your own downfall. Seems like an expensive lesson.
What about the other leaders of the Resistance? Margala and Iruka. You're saying they had nothing to do with it?
Yes.
Oh, he's not gonna take them down with him.
Anyway, we're taking Yuma with us. You got no problem with that, right? My terrifying kitten.
Alrighty, gang. Looks like we're free to go.
Yes!
Oh, we didn't even have to have Shinigami possess the dead Iruka, not Iruka, Icardi, and have him confess.
The Peacekeeper lady's still staring at me. Maybe she's in love with me.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't know about that.
Now that we've handed over the Resistance, the rest is up to the Peacekeepers. Come on, everyone. Let's go.
I think this solves the case for the time being. Another person died. No. I committed murder. Just because he committed a crime doesn't make it right for me to kill him. He took advantage of Shachi's death, and I hunted him down without hesitation. And thanks to that, another life was lost.
Why do you look so sad? Are you always like this when you solve a case?
Huh? What?
Yuma, you weren't in the wrong. I think you did the right thing.
Huh?
Even if others disagree, I will always say that you were right. So please, don't make that face.
Thank you, Kurumi. If you ask me if what I did was right or wrong, I don't think I was in the right.
That's not true, because...
But I don't need to be right. I need to have conviction.
Conviction?
The strength of a heart that refuses to yield, no matter the situation. Or maybe it's like a detective's creed. Something to guide me when I don't know what to do. It's something I don't have yet. I don't know where to turn when stuff like this happens.
It doesn't seem that way to me. Yuma, you saved me because you wanted to help someone, didn't you? And you got dragged into this mess because you wanted to help the Resistance and the people in the slums.
That has nothing to do with being a detective. It's what any human would normally do.
Is that so?
We keep passing by the gardening store.
A detective with the conviction to do what any human would normally do is a wonderful thing.
Or whatever this gardening thing is.
This is embarrassing, so I'll only say this once. Even if you deny it yourself, I believe you are in the right. And that's why I hope you'll always be a detective.
Thanks, friend.
That was close. But we managed this time around. Sheesh. Someone has been a huge troublemaker for us. Yuma, the way you keep dragging us into trouble is pure genius.
Oh, he's so flattering.
It wasn't a compliment.
Jeez, you're lucky we even noticed what happened.
Speaking of, where were you all? I searched all over town for you.
And that's what I want to ask. I told you about the emergency meeting place for this sort of stuff.
Meeting place? Huh?
The multi-purpose building where the detective agency used to be. I brought you there the day you arrived. Huh? I didn't tell you?
This is the first time I've heard about it.
Seriously? I see. Guess I forgot to mention it. Then again, you did arrive late to Kanai Ward. Yeah, that must be it. Yep.
Wait, you're just sweeping it under the rug? I was in a lot of trouble back there.
Sorry about that. Well, everyone's okay, so it's all good. Still, weren't you with him, Fubuki? I know I told you about the meeting place.
Oh, don't even question Fubuki. We all know what she's gonna say.
Yep, I just remembered right now.
Excellent.
Figures. Well, I'm glad to see you're safe too, Fubuki.
Still, I'm surprised you weren't fooled by the bomb threat and saw the real motive was the bank robbery.
That's because a certain sleepyhead woke up today. We arrived at the truth this time thanks to Vivia's investigation.
So that unmotivated, anemic vampire helped?
I was just lucky. I noticed the abnormal water levels. Saw the hydroelectric power plant's drainage channel from above.
From above?
I just happened to see it from a bird's eye view. Observation is the foundation to being a detective. To a
Can you fly?
detective, the act of deduction is like a game. And the truth is what a detective desires. Like a precious stone, it's something I'd desire if I stared at it too long. So, dreaming about it is enough for me. Because it's a pain in the ass.
Okay.
I have no idea what he's talking about. Do you?
At the very least, his statements aren't really based on logic.
I want to die someday.
He's incomprehensible as usual, but it's amazing how he solved the case by himself.
Hey, Master? This guy is...
What is it?
Never mind. Maybe it's my imagination.
Anyway, that solves it.
Can't wait to
Now
partner
we
up
should-
with him next chapter. Oh.
Whoa, what? I thought we were done here.
Hey, sewer rats.
You!
Yomi Hellsmile, director of the Peacekeepers. What is he?
Damn.
Oh.
How did the city end up like this?
Cut him off there.
Yomi Hellsmile, director of the Peacekeepers. What is he doing here?
Why are a bunch of terrorists getting in our way? Why is Kanai Ward being destroyed? I was finally able to guide this foolish city down the right path. I keep saying I'll teach these fools what law and order is all about. But now, there's another bunch who defy me, disrupting the peace in the city! Hey! Why is that? When will peace finally come to this place?
Now? I understand you're irritated, but let's all relax for a second.
So what do you want with us?
Hand over that terrorist immediately. Otherwise, you will all receive the death penalty.
Huh?
penalty?
When you say terrorist, you mean Yuma? Because that issue has been resolved already.
Regardless of who the mastermind is, the fact of the matter is, he planted bombs around the city. You think you can just plead ignorance? Even small crimes cannot go unpunished. That is the meaning of justice.
No, but he...
Chief, let me go.
Don't get hasty. This is just an excuse to capture you.
But at this rate, everyone here will be arrested.
I've already told you that self-sacrifice is worthless here. I can neutralize them all in under 25 seconds.
Knock it off, Halara. How many of us would also die in that same amount of time?
If things go bad, then I will turn back time.
If you get taken out first, it's the end for all of us. I won't make such a dangerous bet.
Then what do we do? Everyone's gonna get killed in this race!
Turn myself in.
If I turn myself in, at least everyone else will be spared. The rest is up to you guys.
Yuma! Master, it is too dangerous to let yourself get captured by them! Let's just turn tail and flee, even if you're the only one who escapes.
I won't abandon them.
Keep letting everyone take advantage of you!
Wait, Yuma. In that case, I'll go with you.
What are you saying? You have nothing to do with this, Chief.
Don't be dumb. I'm the chief of the Nocturnal Detective Agency, and you're one of my detectives. It's only right for me to take responsibility.
All right, filthy maggots. Are you done playing around? You'll reconsider your beliefs after a single night. Once you go through my torture, not only will you sell out your friends, you'll beg me to kill them to save yourself.
I can reduce it to 20 seconds. Kazuhiko, Vivia, please look after the others.
I guess we have to do this.
This is such a pain. Where has my peace and quiet gone?
Freeze! If you resist, you'll be executed on the spot.
I hope whatever Halara does, it's something cool.
What's going on?
Director Yomi! Something is falling from the sky!
What? Great. It's me. Okay. Just okay.
It's the masked man.
Oh my. Even though we're friends, you've already forgotten my name? I'm Makoto Kagutsuchi. What is it? Oh, you want to know about this hot air balloon? Cool, huh? I flew here from the tower.
From the tower?
What do you want?
Hello, Yomi. I'll take care of the rest, so you can leave now.
You intend to let these criminals run free? Just because you're the CEO of Amaterasu doesn't give you free rein to disrupt Kanai Ward's peace.
Amaterasu CEO? Is this weird guy in a mask?
Hey, Yuma, when did you meet such a big shot?
It just sorta happened?
Hello, detectives. This is the first time we've met, besides Yuma. Huh? You want to know why I'm wearing this mask? Well, I was born a prince in a certain nation, but while still young, I was dragged into a revolution.
What?
The nation was overthrown and the royal family had their titles stripped away. My family was killed. I was the only one spared. The revolutionaries imprisoned me because they had other plans. I was forced to wear a mask to conceal my face. That mask was designed to never come off. And now, the mask has become my face.
He's talking way too long and none of it sounds true at all. The story changed from last time.
I didn't ask about your history. Hand them over.
Yomi, I don't want to quarrel with you here. I really would hate for things to escalate. Just this once. May I ask you to withdraw? Please.
You get one. There won't be a second. As for you sewer rats, you best be prepared. The next time you catch my eye, there will be no mercy. If you don't like it, go back to the sewers.
Okay.
Phew! That clears my vision up. There were too many people for me to see behind this mask. Now that things are all resolved, let's walk home.
Hey, wait a minute!
Walk, 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 walk. She thinks an apple costs as much as a car. It said there at the end. Oh, goodness.
Seems like a lot has happened since we first met. The look on your face has changed. Did you get taller?
I doubt I could grow taller in such a short time, but a lot has happened. Are you really the CEO of Amaterasu, sir?
No need for formalities. Call me Makoto. And yes, it's true.
That means you're the top-ranking person at Amaterasu Corporation, right?
I guess you could put it that way.
I thought he worked there, but who could have guessed he was so high up the ladder?
You said you wanted to stop the Peacekeepers, but don't you have the authority to dismiss them yourself?
A company isn't that simple. One careless act, and I'd be the one dismissed. The power in Amaterasu Corporation is currently imbalanced and very fragile. At this rate, it won't be long until they control everything, besides me.
I see.
If you want to strike the Peacekeepers, you must gather all the firepower you can and take them out in a single shot.
Is this a particular spoiler? I mean, I don't think so. It's the end of like a chapter thing. Like I'm like doing it's like the final bits of a chapter. Like I already did solved the mystery of the chapter. But obviously, if anything is said, I wouldn't know. Oh, before you do go, and before I advance a text, yesterday you had asked about the last bit we had played of Umineko, and you're like, oh, why couldn't she do the thing? And right as you left then, when I was playing Final Fantasy, I came to the conclusion, I was pretty sure that, I was like, oh, you know, I was like, I'm trying to, like, formulate my thoughts, because I was thinking about it today. But, like, right when you had left, I was like, oh, I kind of remember, like, the claim was that she was unable to bring back, what's-his-face? Because she wasn't a true witch. And you were like, I think you'd said something like, oh, it's kind of like a general answer. And so that would be my answer that I thought of. And then I rewatched the ending bit, and I only reaffirmed that more. I was like, oh, her claim, and I mean Angie. Angie's claim was that she couldn't do it. She couldn't bring back Sakataru because she wasn't a true witch. And then she said some other things after it that was kind of like, oh, something about love, something about emotion, something about hate or something, magic, whatever. But I think my general answer, I think, is what I was supposed to gather, is that the claim is that because she's not a true witch, that's why she could not bring Sakataro back, and Angie could. And then that's why then fucking Maria was like, oh, Beatrice. Just all the names are floating in my head because I'm not thinking. I've been thinking about this game for the past 2 hours. But Beatrice, why couldn't you do it? And she was like, oh, and then she was like faking being happy and being like, oh, that's so good that Sakataro was brought back. And Angie was like, I know, you're not a true witch. You couldn't have done it. That's why you couldn't. Something like that. That was the best I could have gathered from all that.
Anything less will be like cutting off a lizard's tail. Yomi is the Peacekeeper's heart and brain.
But I assume are you here to tell me a time thing?
If I could gather evidence of his evil actions,
not exactly that.
I'd
Oh, well,
declare
shit.
his exile publicly for the world to see.
I just rambled for nothing.
In any case, you can speak to me when you require help.
Took about 4.5 hours. So you think it would take me about 4.5 hours? Or is that without the added time that I would naturally bring to it?
I'll run to your aid with my awesome hot air balloon. Or shall I say fly? The Peacekeepers may have me beat in numbers, but my love for Kanai Ward rivals them.
Think around that, maybe a bit more. No longer than 5 hours? Okay. So yeah. So then that makes sense. You know, we do 2.5 hours tomorrow. 2 to 3 hours, let's say, tomorrow. And then we finish it up on Saturday night. That'll be great. Easy.
Right.
Easy peasy.
Well, I'll excuse myself now.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate the intel.
Hey, hold on. There's still more we need to go over.
I'm sorry, but it's time for prayer. I pray for Kanai Ward's peace across
Time
all
for prayer?
districts. I pray each hour of the day, so I am rather busy. I must hurry back.
He doesn't intend on taking us seriously.
Oh, by the way, you should check out where your agency used to be.
Huh? Why?
It's a surprise.
Did he build it back?
Sounds kind of shady, but I guess I can play along. We have nowhere to go right now anyway.
Dun 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 ka. Bum 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 ka. Buka.
Are you kidding me? It's completely back to normal. Is this the CEO's true power?
His cursed powers have conjured a submarine.
Whoa! My agency!
I can't be genuinely happy about this. It may be bugged to eavesdrop on us.
Is my beautiful bed of peace and quiet still there? If not, then let me die.
Yeah, let Vivia die. Cowards. Homunculus. I forgot about Homunculus. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's the Homunculus. Homunculi.
Chief, there's a letter here. Looks like it's from Makoto.
Let's see what it says.
To the detectives of the Nocturnal Detective Agency. This is my gift to you for solving this case. It is proper payment for your work, so please accept it. The souls of Kanai Ward's residents are with you. Their war carries on. I have high hopes for you all. From the highest points in Kanai Ward, with love, Makoto Kagutsuchi.
High hopes? Why would the CEO of Amaterasu say that about us? Well, he did ask us to accept this, so I guess we'll take the submarine.
He must be planning to manipulate us in the power struggle for the company. Ugh, this will come at a high price.
Also, he had an odd face for someone who is supposedly a CEO.
No, that was clearly a mask.
A mask? What
Oh my god, Fubuki.
Where do I even begin? Yuma, you take care of this.
Me? I'll explain it. Fubuki, so a mask is...
Wait, why did you follow us here? Don't you know this is our top secret detective agency?
Don't sweat the small stuff. Besides, an informant is practically a detective anyway. Right, Yuma?
Huh?
I don't have the heart to tell her no.
You gotta be kidding me. You two still have the hots for each other. Well, I guess it's fine. I support you. You're a fully Desuhiko approved couple.
Thanks, Desuhiko.
Wait, a couple?
I won't allow it! Master is far too young for this!
Oh, I just remembered. When I was watching from above, a resident said something that was rather concerning.
You said above again. What does that even mean?
Sorry, Yuma. I'm so tired I don't want to talk more than I need.
Can he see ghosts?
All right, let's focus on the important information. What did you hear that concerned you?
It's about that homunculus.
He can probably
research.
talk to and speak to ghosts, can he? That's what I'm gonna assume. I gotta assume. I gotta assume he can speak to the dead. Speak to ghosts.
I wonder what information he got.
You can see and speak to him.
The resident is an old man. He used to work for Amaterasu Corporation. According to him, something happened 10 years ago. Amaterasu set up a secret lab somewhere in Kanai Ward to conduct their homunculus research. That lab still exists somewhere.
A secret lab for homunculus research? That sounds super shady. It's exactly what we're looking for.
Looks like we need to search for that lab to figure out Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
Very well. I shall personally go and find this secret lab.
I'll help too. After all, I am Kanai Ward's greatest informant.
All right. Kurumi, I need you to keep the reins on Yuma so he doesn't get in trouble again.
You got it. Now, let's go investigate, Yuma.
What? Hey!
You don't have my permission for this, you know!
I see. So, that's the cursed Book of Death. It's dangerous. Very dangerous. So dangerous, it could destroy Kanai Ward, or even the world.
Huh? Huh?
I must do something.
What the? Is that? Oh, what a tease! For what a tease! What a cliffhanger! Oh. Oh, my results. S. Oh, double S's. Look at this. Okay. Well, fuck. Unfair. 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 Damn. I took just like 1 or 2 more hits. Bummer, man. Bummer, man. Oh, well. Good enough. Can't be harsh on myself. Alright, well, that was quite the tease, right? For the next chapter, and committing to it, well, soft committing, but I don't think I'm going to change it, but there's a chance. But I think we won't have to wait long for the next part. Not tomorrow. Umineko tomorrow, as I said just a few minutes ago. We have the questions arc to finish on that, in 2 more streams of that to finish this week. But Wednesday and Friday live on Twitch. We'll start in on, I guess, chapter 4, right? Again, if chapters 4 and 5, because I assume there's 5 chapters up to chapter 5, are structured the same ways, then we can think that there's at most 6 more streams of this if we break them up the same way we've been doing. 3 on each chapter. A pre-chapter-y thing. We do the side quests, then we do the investigation, then we do the labyrinth. Do that for chapters 4 and 5. Bam, 6 more streams of this game. Allegedly. Possibly. Probably. Yeah, interesting. We won't have to wait long to see what the hell Vivia is doing, but yeah, curious to see what's happening. Did he say he has to do something to me? Is he gonna kill me? And I think he can. I think his powers, he can like see or speak to ghosts. It's gotta be. It's gotta be what was being hinted, I think. Oh well, whatever. So we'll see Wednesday. We'll see 2 days from now. Starting on chapter 4 there. Tomorrow, Umineko. Like I said, obviously no streams on Thursday, and then Friday this as well. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards right now. So, actually getting some work done in this game. See you tomorrow night. Stay safe, stay well. Have a great Tuesday. And I will catch you in another stream.